Good day, everyone. I'm making this video from my office. I just had the time to explain for those who are just beginners and they would like to start fasting. So the fasting starts basically from the time you stop eating until the time you eat some food. So in between, you literally don't consume any food. What you can consume is maybe those foods that you can actually eat or drink, and which will not increase your insulin level. So I'm not talking about dry fasting, or that means no water fasting or anything else. It's just black coffee. You can have some lime juice. You can have. Those are the types of food you can actually consume without actually increasing your insulin level. The purpose of this is to keep the insulin level quite low, and so to give you some sort of insulin sensitivity, which will benefit you in longer term. So you can look into the side effects of having high insulin and how it affects you adversely. That's one of the important things you might want to point out. So how do you start fasting? The most important thing is what does it provide you? So once you know, you'll understand the importance of fasting. So fasting will, as I said, will increase your insulin sensitivity together with your ability to consume food more effectively. Besides, the most important thing, obviously for most, is to keep the body fat in control without actually feeling fatigued, tired, but still be able to do the daily activities. And one other good thing is that when you're in the office and you might not have the time and you might have a very busy schedule, you might want to skip the meal. And you will hear that from many people that it's actually really bad for you, that it's no good. But if you look at it, all the diseases come from food you eat rather than actually what you don't eat. And so when you make your decision to eat food, make sure you're eating really good and healthy food. That's the most important part of it. Okay, so once we agree on that, then we can move on to understand when is the best time to do fasting. So the best time to do fasting is for those who actually, obviously during your night, you're not eating any food, which is already a time you might want to start your fasting and carrying on during the day until a certain hour that you will have time to eat some food, and before you actually starving yourself. Well, some people can go on and on, so they wouldn't have any problem with staying hungry, which is fine because their body is constantly giving them the energy, which is myself as an example. It's the case. I don't have to eat. If I want to go to the gym, I'll still have the energy.